Hi there, this is Roderick from Toy Masters Video Magazine. Still here at BEA 2015 at the Jacob Javits Convention Center in New York City. I'm here with Erik Mona from Pine Zone Publishing. Not like the pizza and everything. Hey, Pine Zone, no. Pine Zone. He's here to tell us about Pathfinder, which you guys also, you can go to my website and see the pictures of the video of the board game and the figurines. But he's going to tell us about that and also about some of the new things that's happening with Pathfinder. Yep. Well, with that, Erik.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Roderick. We're here at the Paizo Publishing booth here at BEA. We got a number of things we're showing off. The main product line that we do at Paizo is called the Pathfinder role-playing game. It's a tabletop role-playing game. It mostly takes place in your imagination. You take on the role of a character, like a fighter or a wizard, and you fight monsters, and you go on adventures, and each adventure you go on, you get experience points, and you get more and more powerful as time goes on. We also have the Pathfinder Adventure card game, which is a very similar experience, but quicker to play, and instead of a 600-page rule book, there's an 18-page rule book. In addition to the different books and game lines that we do, we have a fiction line called Pathfinder Tales, and just this month we're releasing the first volume of Pathfinder Tales that is going to be published by Tor. So we've set up a deal with Tor, who's one of the biggest science fiction fantasy publishers in the world. They're now doing Pathfinder Tales for us, so we're very excited about that. We've got the first book, Lord of Runes, by Dave Gross, which is coming out here at the show. They'll be giving those out at the Tor booth later this week. You mentioned some of the figurines and things that we do. In order to play the game, a lot of it does take place in your head, but it's helpful to have little miniature representations of your characters. So we make a line of little gaming figurines called Pathfinder Battles in partnership with WizKids. We've done about 8 sets so far. The newest set is called Dungeons Deep, and it's 45 figures. They're randomly packed, and that's going to be coming out in just a couple of weeks here in June. So we're looking forward to releasing that. It's got a big giant red dragon in the set. It's got heroes, it's got villains, it's got all kinds of monsters. The theme for this set is pretty much the types of critters that you would run into in a dungeon, you know, and so there's lots of nasty little buggies, there's oozes that can kill you, and the ooze figure is really neat because it's got a little skeleton inside of it of a decomposing creature. We try to keep things gross, you know. But yeah, so Pathfinder Battles, we've got Dungeons Deep coming out in June. We just announced last week at a big show in Seattle called PaizoCon, where we have about 800 fans come in from all around the country. We just announced the next set in the Pathfinder Battles line, and that's going to be called the Rusty Dragon Inn. And that's all got non-player characters. It's got, we found that a lot of adventuring in Pathfinder takes place in taverns and in bars and things, and so you've got your serving girl, you've got your bard playing a violin, and then of course we filled it up with monsters. There's a bunch of bugbears, there's a bunch of ghouls, and all kinds of fun, nasty critters from the Pathfinder monster books.
Now, how much is all that going to retail for?
The boosters are 4 figures, a random pack's $15.99, and they all come pre-painted. There's a variety of different rarities, so you can get some rare monsters, you get common monsters and uncommon monsters. So yeah, $15.99 for a pack.
Now, have you all decided to venture off besides doing the trading cards and the books and everything? Have you decided, excuse me, have you all decided maybe try to take this into the video game realm?
Yes, actually, we've got 2 different video game projects in development right now. A company called Goblin Works is doing Pathfinder Online, which is a massively multiplayer online game. That's currently in alpha playtest right now. If you want, and if you're interested in seeing how a game is made, you can jump online and play. That's at goblinworks.com. We also, last year, signed a development deal for video games with Obsidian Studios, who are the people who made the South Park Stick of Truth game. They just finished releasing their game Pillars of Eternity, which raised, I think, $3 million on Kickstarter. And so we have a multi-game development deal with them. The first game that they're going to be putting out is a tablet version of the Pathfinder Adventure card game. They had that at PaizoCon as well with demos, and it's looking really, really cool. So that's probably going to come out later, 2016, and they're closing in on finishing the design, and it looks really exciting. And there's more stuff down the road beyond that I can't quite talk about.
Would some of these things be that you can't talk about? Maybe be animation, cartoons?
I actually don't have anything going on with cartoons right now, but it's been interesting. We've been approached by a few people here at the show who seem to be interested in kind of taking Pathfinder to the media, you know, and seeing if there's a possibility there. It's definitely something we'd love to do. We've done, you know, we've got a comic book from Dynamite. We've got the miniature figurines from WizKids. We've worked with Diamond Select Toys on some little Mini-Mate figurines as well. So we've got toys, we've got plush, we've got comics, we've got video games. You know, next is kind of like, let's get into TV and movies and stuff. With, you know, it's early yet, and not quite there yet.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the TV and movies and everything. So, you can't talk about anything about that yet.
Not yet. Come back in a year or two, and maybe we'll have a long conversation about that.
Okay, well, thank you, Eric, from Pie Publishing. And I'm Roderick from Toy Masters Video Magazine, here at BEA 2015 at the Jacob Javits Convention Center in New York City. With that, I will catch you guys later.
Thanks, Roderick.